Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm best. Ooh, there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got what you need. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building and bring back.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Tyler Glasnow starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today.
Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Here's George Springer. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
A man at second with 1 down. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball one. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Gordon at third with 2 away. This is line to left. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Left side, but well foul. Looking at his career totals, Blackmon is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Mancini looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Arenado is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 4 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Standing in, Craig Oakes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. In order go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Stepping into the box, Dallas Keuchel. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Ready now, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Gordon, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner goes. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a double steal try here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And no one will get this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ready to take his hacks again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Drilled to the right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third base, number 13.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150 as this lead swells to 7-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Dan Altavilla is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Dan Altavilla. Now batting.
Standing in now, Brian McCann. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for McCann.
The pitcher.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding in, Dallas Keuchel, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this one gets foul for the 2nd strike. So we'll see what Boch wants to do here with 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mancini moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To first base, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye baby, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Pirates nothing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Set to get his day started, Jose Brusino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Dan Altavilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping in, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder, number 5, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Giants.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the... He
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Didi Gregorius has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The left fielder, number 32.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Schwarber racing back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
In the job description of a reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped up. Belt is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Giants lead it 9-0. With Merrifield next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Craig Oaks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Mike Moustakas.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 60.
And now the Giants pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
In now, D. Gordon. He grounds it sharply to third. Arenado has it. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire. Leave 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. One and one to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Now batting, Charlie Blackmon, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Blackmon over at second. Goldschmidt at first, 2 out in the inning. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
1-0 count. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box. Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
So in now for San Francisco, Dallas Keuchel. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Popped up. Arenado is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jose Bracino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. This is popped up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now,
Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Howie Kendrick.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without a. Chris Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the lineup flips over and digging in. D. Gordon, a couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it. Schwarber makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in, George Springer. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Riding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's retired, one away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Craig Oakes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas is there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game, so you stay sharp.
And he takes strike two.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Pirates leave 1, still looking up at a 13-0 score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit back up the middle, backhanded, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Oh, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Carlos Gonzalez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Francisco Cervelli is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Center fielder number 16, Trey Mancini.
So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Piscotty, the runner at second with one away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2. This is foul right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Jose Brusino. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Too high. 1-2. Hops this one up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Popped him up. Brusino over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. Two quick outs here.
Number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Coming to the plate now, Dallas Keuchel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pops it up. Arenado in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Reese McGuire will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the night, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Up next for the Buccos, Whit Merrifield. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Craig.
Now to the plate, Craig Oaks. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
McGuire, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Giants put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dallas Keuchel with his 4th win this season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Tyler Glasnow allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that, now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say jack. Don't be talking too much, these copy too much. These cardio crazy, chasing clout must be top. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen, got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your